Hi, today is Friday, November 20th, and I am very excited to be sharing some of my favorite scents to warm as we transition from fall into winter. So these are scents that I love to warm around Thanksgiving, which is always toward the end of November here in the United States. So toward the beginning of fall, I usually lean toward the kind of pumpkin spice or apple cider type scents. And then I'm usually ready for something either a little more rich or a little bit more fresh as we get into November. So that's where these scents come into play for me, and I have my top 10 that I like to warm around this time of year. I also wanted to share my Thanksgiving decorations as well as the warmers that I like to have out around this time of year too. So stay tuned for that. Let's go ahead and dive in to my top 10 favorite scents for around Thanksgiving or as we transition from fall into winter. So first up is apple and cinnamon sticks. And I am going to read the scent description of this scent because I have a candle that I want to compare this one to. So Scentsy says this is apple peel, spiced white pumpkin, and a touch of oak. And I definitely do pick out all of those scent notes. So I do get a really nice kind of tart apple scent, but for me, this is predominantly a really rich pumpkin mixed with kind of a woodsy oak scent. And then I do pick up a lot of cinnamon. So this is a really strong scent. And to be honest, I can only handle this one in small doses. And I can see that if you are really sensitive to scents, especially cinnamon, that this one might be a little bit too much or a little bit headache inducing, but it is a really nice scent. And I particularly like it because it reminds me of one of my favorite candles for fall. This is an old candle from Yankee, and I don't think they make it anymore, but it is called Pumpkin Wreath. So let me read the scent notes of this. This is fall pumpkins infused with oak wood, hardy cinnamon bark, and clove. So this is that same kind of pumpkin, oak, and spice scent. This one doesn't mention apple, and so that might be the only difference, but if you have ever smelled pumpkin wreath and really liked it, I would definitely recommend giving apple and cinnamon sticks a try. So that is a really nice one for kind of the second half of fall for me, really rich and strong. So that's a good one. And then this next one I think is a perfect scent for around Thanksgiving, and I think it goes without saying, baked apple pie. So this is just a really nice kind of apple pie filling type scent. So I don't really get a crust note from this, but I do get a really nice sweet tart apple. This one is pretty cinnamon forward. It's a really nice kind of sharp, spicy bakery cinnamon. And I think that this one is a really nice option for around Thanksgiving. And then, like I said, I'm usually kind of ready for some more fresh type scents or berry type scents. So I did pick out a few of my berry scents that I like to warm around the end of fall and then definitely throughout the winter. So first up is a favorite of a lot of people, and that is Winterberry Apple Tea. So from this one, I get a really nice sweet honey note mixed with kind of a spiced berry type scent. So I do pick up cinnamon from this scent, but this one is a really good performer. It lasts a really long time, and like I said, it is a favorite of a lot of people. In that same kind of berry vein, a new release this year that I think is perfect as a transition into winter scent and then definitely throughout the winter, Dancing Sugar Plums. I mentioned this as kind of a transition to fall scent as well, so I think that this one could really be enjoyed throughout the seasons, but it is a really nice, just kind of bright, sweet plum scent. So it actually kind of reminds me of Winterberry Apple Tea, just that kind of bright winter fruit kind of note, but I don't pick up any spices from Dancing Sugar Plums. So that is another really good one for around this time of year. And then this one leans a little bit more on the Christmas side, but I do like to start warming this in November. I've already started warming it this year, and that is Snow Kissed Cranberry. So to me, this is a really perfumey, sweet, tart cranberry. I've always thought that this would be really nice in body care, and this year Scentsy did it, so they did bring out kind of a little body bundle in Snow-Kissed Cranberry, and that is really nice. I think it's still available, but this is just a really beautiful perfumey cranberry scent, and I love it in my bedroom. Definitely from November well into January, so that is a good one. And then kind of staying in that fresh type vein, I did pick out a few tree scents. So I usually reserve Very Snowy Spruce, which is my favorite Christmas tree scent, for December, but sometimes it is nice to have just kind of a fresh woodsy scent either toward the end of November or, like I said earlier, definitely into January, and I like Pretty in Plaid for that. So this is a really nice just kind of fresh, almost minty, woodsy type scent, but it doesn't really scream Christmas to me. It definitely does smell like a nice winter scent, and I think that as we transition from fall into winter and then definitely around Thanksgiving, if you're looking for something just a little bit more fresh, Pretty in Plaid is a really nice one. And then another tree type scent. This one is actually not currently available, but it is returning in the Bring Back My Bar, which starts next Monday, the 23rd. This is one of my all-time favorites. This is Lavender and White Balsam. So this is another one that definitely leans a little bit more on the Christmassy side, but I do enjoy starting to warm this around Thanksgiving. I get more balsam than lavender from this scent, but the lavender does come in and just kind of soften the balsam. It makes it really, really pretty. I love this scent in my bathroom. I've really loved it in our bedrooms and then even in our family room. It's a really good performer. It's a really unique scent, very, very pleasant, and then perfect from, I think, the end of November well into winter. So I love Lavender and White Balsam. I'm so excited that it's coming back, and it is definitely going in my Scentsy club. So we're down to my top three, and these are definitely my three favorite scents for around Thanksgiving and then as a transition from fall into winter. This first one I think is just the quintessential Thanksgiving scent, and that is Candied Cranberry Pecan. So you get that kind of cranberry sauce, pecan pie vibe from this, which I think makes it perfect for Thanksgiving. But I do get a really tart, fresh cranberry note from this. And it's mixed really, really beautifully with a nice, rich, nutty note. So it does make it lean a little bit more on the bakery side, but this is just really, really pretty. It's something a little bit different, and I think that it is perfect for around Thanksgiving. So I love Candied Cranberry Pecan. And then one of my very favorites, this was available last year as part of the Cozy collection, and I was so sad that they didn't bring it back, but I'm so glad that I have it in my Scentsy club. This is Cozy Spice. So this is definitely one of my favorite scents to warm toward the end of fall and then through the winter. To me, this is just a really nice, sweet, creamy nutmeg type scent. It's a little bit on the softer side, but it is a really good performer. It is definitely present, but not in your face when it's warming, and it lasts a really long time too. So this is one of my favorites. Like I said, I'm really sad that it didn't come back this year, but if it ever comes back in the future, this is definitely one worth trying. And then that brings us to my favorite scent for a transition from fall to winter. This is actually not available right now, but it is coming back with this upcoming Bring Back My Bar, and it is Painted Leaves. This is the perfect scent, in my opinion, as we transition into winter, because it is definitely more of a fresh, earthy, woodsy type scent. I do get a little hint of mint from this, but it is just absolutely perfect. It definitely starts to get me in the winter mood and then almost in the Christmas mood, but it's perfect to transition from some of those fall favorite scents into the really fresh, woodsy Christmas type scents. So I love Painted Leaves. This is in my club. It is staying in my club. And if you've never tried it, I would definitely recommend giving it a try this upcoming Bring Back My Bar. So those are my top 10 favorite scents for around this time of year. I would love to know what your go-to scents are for transitioning from fall to winter. And then, like I said, I would like to share my Thanksgiving decorations as well as the warmers that I have out right now. All right, so all of the Halloween stuff is gone, and I did bring back out my Enchanted Pumpkin Warmer, which is definitely one of my favorites. I love to be able to leave it up through the end of November. And usually for Thanksgiving, I like to keep my decor pretty simple. In between decorating a lot for Halloween and a lot for Christmas, it is nice to just kind of have a clean, simple little break for Thanksgiving. So I did pull out one of my very favorite wreaths for this time of year. I got this a few years ago at Target and absolutely love it. This is the exact color scheme that I love for Thanksgiving. And then, like I said, I like to keep things pretty simple with the decor. So I just put out a few of my Thanksgiving pillows. I got this at Target a few years ago as well. Gather, which we will not be doing a lot of this year, unfortunately. And then over on the pew, I have my little Grateful pillow that I also got from Target a few years ago. And then just kind of keeping with that same clean look with the creams and rusts and golds, I have this table runner that I absolutely love. I got it a few years ago at Bed Bath & Beyond. And then I had to get out my little turkey friend in our china cabinet for Thanksgiving. And then over in the living room, I did string some white pumpkins on the mantle there. I thought those were cute with a little pop of rust with the leaves. And then of course I had to bring out my Lumina warmer again. Absolutely love this one for Thanksgiving too. And I picked up this pillow this year at Michael's. It's a little bit sparkly and I thought that was really pretty and matched the pillows that I already have. Then I had to bring out my cute acorn cookie jar that I picked up this year. And then over in our coffee station, I did have to bring back out the fall foliage warmer. This one is absolutely beautiful, off and on. So one of my favorites for fall. And I had to share my favorite Ray Dunn mug for Thanksgiving. I think that is so cute. And then over on the other side of the kitchen, I did put away my Hello Fall warmer and decided to just bring back out my Elegance warmer. I think it is just so pretty and simple and really like the light that it gives off. So those are the really simple decorations that I have out for Thanksgiving. This has been kind of a craptastic year, but we still do have a lot to be thankful for. So I'm very thankful for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.